Okay, guys, so this grandmother picked up her grandchild from daycare, and when she got him in the car seat, she noticed his nails were pink. She was like, oh, hell no, right? So she pulls back up to the daycare furious.
Hello, what's your name?
I'm Madison.
Madison, can I speak to your director, please?
Yes, she's in the restroom and she'll be right out.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hello? Okay, so what's your name? You're the director.
Jessica.
You're Jessica, and Shelly is the owner.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shelly, my name is Misty Hernandez, and I'm the grandmother of CJ and Briella Bryant. And my daughter brings her children here, and we have zero consent on file for your staff to paint our grandson's nails pink. I think that's not good. I think that's caused confusion for kids. I don't care what parent allows you to do that. And I'm still talking. I'm still talking. I'm still talking.
Ma'am, can you just let me talk for 2
No, I can't because you're interrupting me and I'm talking.
I am just finding out about this and I am not happy about it. I don't need you to give me a lecture. I'm going to lecture my staff.
Yeah, because honestly, that's against the law. That is confusion of a child. You do not have any consent form on file to paint his nails.
I need you to calm down right now. Your child was well.
And if I were you, I would stop yelling at me because your facility is in very big trouble for this.
No, we are not in big trouble.
You do not have consent from my daughter to paint his...
You are welcome to bring that child back in and we can take the nail polish off.
I'm definitely going to do that. I'm also going to record that because you do not have consent to paint his nails. Your staff is crazy for thinking they can paint a little boy's nails without consent of a mother.
You do not need to yell at me.
You're yelling at me and you're also cutting me off.
You are coming in and attacking everyone. It is a small child. It is color on his fingernails. And I just said to Jessica, it's not like they did pink, right? And she told me yes.
It doesn't matter if they did pink or green. You don't have consent to do either color to him.
We had activities going on today, and a lot of parents don't care.
This parent cares, and you have to have a consent in the state of Texas.
You're being such an asshole. Stop it. I'm telling
You
you.
just assaulted me by saying that word, and you are being recorded. You are being recorded.
Bobby, I need you to leave, and I am trying to get on.
Calling your client an a-hole is crazy. Definitely unprofessional. Especially when Shelly, the owner, knows she's in the wrong. Cutting off the grandma when she's trying to express her complaint. She losing a customer for no reason. Now guys, as for the nails, I'm pretty sure I'm going to have an unpopular opinion. When it comes to kids wearing nail polish at all, I'm pretty sure that nail polish has chemicals, so I wouldn't want them sucking or chewing it off and then getting into their system. Now some people bring up the kid-friendly nail polish. I have seen my nieces have this, so at this point I wouldn't be too bothered about the nail polish. In the video, the grandma says it'll confuse the child. Confuse the child in what way, right? And I think at this point, a lot of people are not being loud with what they're trying to say. They're not being specific. They're actually saying that if my son wears nail polish, he'll end up being GAY, which I just think is so ridiculous. I don't think that if your son picks up a doll or got his nail painted or did some girl activities, that all of a sudden he's just going to change his gender. And I've noticed that this opinion changes based on what generation you're from. But in reality, guys, this is just parents enforcing how they grew as a child. Girls should only be doing girl things, and boys should only be doing boy things. And when you enforce these gender stereotypes, this is exactly why you end up having kids go behind your back about how they truly feel. Bro, I remember a time when adults used to say that gaming is not for girls. They would really be like, football is for boys, dolls and dress up is for girls. Like, bruh. Parents, just so you know, no matter what you do, we're gonna have some feminine men out here. And some fine-ass studs.
Are you neglecting to take care of this? Because I'm trying to talk to you.
I told you that you can come in and we will buy you nail polish remover. I was going to offer a few hours free, but I do not want you guys coming back because you cannot come in and attack. My staff.
First of all, let me tell you this. I wouldn't have to come in and talk to you if your staff would not pink.
You were not even asking what happened and how.
I don't give a damn what happened.
You are not welcome in this center, and I'm gonna call the police if you.
I'm gonna call the police right now and file a report here because you did that without consent.
I will happily call licensing and email them and report that this child his nails were painted because that was the activity that we did, and the staff made him.
Everybody painted their nails. My granddaughter's nails aren't painted.
No, not everybody, but it was an activity that was going on. I'm trying to get information about this, but I cannot have anyone coming in. What you're doing right now is harassing me and my.
No, you're cussing at me, and I have that recorded. You called me an asshole. That's recorded. I'm not attacking anybody. I'm talking to, and you're yelling, and you're a business owner? You're a business owner.
Okay, I've heard enough. Now, the grandma said she was going to report them to the police. I was looking all over the place to see if it's against the law, and it doesn't seem to actually be a crime. But a lot of daycares are saying that a professional daycare would make sure they get written permission before changing their child's appearance, which I think is valid. When I pick up my kid, they should look the same way as how I brought them there. There is a reason why they can't just dye your kid's hair. So I'm assuming no matter how micro it is, any kind of appearance change requires consent. The owner is so unprofessional. True. Am I the only one who doesn't see an issue with this? I agree with Grandma. I think an apology would have gone a long way. Right, the owner amped this to way bigger than what it's supposed to be. Just listen, say you're sorry, and fix the issue. It's literally just nail polish. Pink nails don't create confusion. It seems to be way more about the color and the gender stereotypes than the activity itself. And every parent has the right to protect their kids of this. Not everyone's going to agree with you. Protection from nail polish, LOL. It absolutely is. A little boy is a boy and a little girl is a girl. This could be extremely confusing to a child that age. See, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was just telling you this. It's literally not that serious. Kim, people are dying. What's the name of this place? So guys, as you know, it didn't take long to find a place. It's called Adventure Kids Play Care in Fort Worth, Texas. And people are ripping up the whole page. And the daycare just made a response video.
Hi, I'm Shelly, and this is Jessica, the director at Adventure Kids, where we've had a serious problem with a kid that went home with his nails painted. And there was a lot that was left out of the video before me, the owner, was pushed to a point of feeling like my staff was in danger, being an hour away. They were being basically harassed by the grandmother who was not on the account. And what led up to this is when Jessica dealt with the parents when they were leaving.
Oh my God, here we go. No accountability. I was only yelling at the grandma and cursing at her because I was an hour away and she was threatening the lives of my employees and I thought that she might bring them harm. So I got out of control and acted like that because I was worried about their life. Come on.
So the parents, the dad picked up, he left, and then a few minutes later, I would say 5 to 7 minutes later, he calls. I answer the phone and he's immediately yelling, not asking a question. He's yelling, saying, what the hell kind of place is this? What kind of people do you have working there? Y'all painted my son's nails. He's only 3 years old, and just going on and on.
And it wasn't their first visit. They've been here numerous times. We're giving them huge discounts to help this family out.
Hey, stop. She needs to stop talking, bro. What? Yeah, and we gave them discounts. How could they? Just because you guys previously gave discounts doesn't excuse you for being unprofessional in those calls. Come on, man.
And so I immediately apologize. I tell them that I'm sorry. I let them know what our policy is, that we do call parents of boys and ask them, hey, is it okay if they get their nails done? Some parents are like, yes, absolutely. Some are like, no. We respect what the parents' wishes are. Even if the kid is crying, throwing a fit, they're wanting their nails painted, we still tell them no. Fortunately, we had a staff member that just completely forgot to call, or for whatever reason, just slipped by her.
She said the kid was super excited and she was just trying to make all the kids happy.
Yes.
I personally understand it's a problem. I wouldn't want my kids' nails painted, and I was going to reprimand the staff, but
I also let him know that I would write up the staff, that was unacceptable, and that I did understand their concerns. He continued to yell at me, and then the mom starts talking, and then I know you see in the her TikToks that the mom was at work, but the mom was not at work. The mom was in the car with the dad, also yelling at me, also making rude comments towards my staff, saying that we have a male here that's probably gay, and that's why her son's nails got painted. And I just kept apologizing, staying calmly, letting her know that it was going to be taken care of immediately. I did not say I would call her later or tomorrow. They continued to yell at me and then hung up on me. And so she, of course, got upset that I was upset, but she was also upset.
Oh, brother.
Me making.
Guys, there's 16 minutes of just hoopla. All right, we're not doing it. A whole lot of nothing. This could have been an easy, hey, we know this happened. We condemned the staff. We wrote her up. We apologize for that. It'll never happen again. Da-da-da-da-da. Done. Finito. Especially when they weren't even there. It was a different staff member. I'm on the parent's side. Some moms just want their boys to be boys. Oh, here we go. If a boy really wants to paint his nails, what is the harm in that? Please explain to me. Well, I guess it just boils down to the parent. If a parent wants to let their son paint his nails, then so be it. I don't. Because it's all about the parents' wants and not the kid, obviously. Oh my God, this video should be 10 seconds. I'm sorry, we made a mistake. We are working on making it right with the boy and the family. Oh God, thank you. That's it. 16 minutes. I like how you threw in the, we're giving them discounts and helping this family. Like that justifies you painting a boy's nails without asking for why is it even a policy? Boys don't need their nails painted. There is something wrong with this daycare. They need to be investigated. Oh my God. We're not going to start the grooming thing. Team grandma, team grandma. Okay, guys, so this video ends here. I really want to see what y'all think about this situation, so I'm going to be up in the comments reading and checking it out. As I always say, guys, what do you think about this?